Buonasera a tutti. Good evening and welcome to the Italian Radio Hour. Io sono Viviana and I would like to welcome back our regular listeners and also welcome any new listeners. Also be sure to like us on Instagram and Facebook at Italian Radio Hour and subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch up on any past video interviews. Vorrei dare il benvenuto ai nostri ascoltatori da tutto il mondo. Grazie per essere con noi anche oggi mentre continuiamo il nostro viaggio per l'Italia e la cultura italiana. So for this episode, you will have to fasten your seat belts and enjoy this huge announcement that was recently released between a partnership of the National Italian American Foundation, NIAF or NIAF, and the Italian official licensee for Miglia experience in Florida. They have announced this partnership to bring this iconic race to across Florida in February of 2025 to learn all about the wonderful event and the history and what Miglia represents. Having conversation with us, Mario Liguori, Executive Director and Business and Board Member for EGA Worldwide. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, ma prima pubblicità. Parli italiano? Do you want to learn, improve or master your Italian? Istituto Mondo Italiano can help. Located in the heart of Regent Square, Mondo Italiano offers small group classes and one-on-one private tutoring in person or online to help you learn Italian in no time. Visit us online at istitutomondoitaliano.org. Buongiorno, Mario. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Buongiorno. Good morning. Hi.
It is actually ironic. We're actually probably sitting a few streets across from each other, so to speak. I'm in Rome. Mario is in Rome. And we will be sharing this huge announcement of one of the iconic race and that Italy has been running. We're getting close to 100 and, well, Mario will tell us all about. But Mario, tell us, yes, indeed. Let's start with a little bit of the history of the race and what Miglia represents, and not only to us Italians, but to the spectators and the participants. So get us in the mood of what this big event is going to be all about. And
yeah, first of all, thanks for the invitation. And what can I say about Miglia? Miglia is, as everybody knows in this market, the most iconic car race in the world. Is something very magic, is something very iconic because from 1927 to 1957, it was the most wanted race in the world. Everybody wants to go there to win this race. And recently, we had the movie Ferrari about the history of Enzo Ferrari and his madness for this race. His target was to win the Miglia, not to sell Ferrari cars. So it's something really, really very important for who loves the cars, who loves the motors, who loves the style of each kind of country passionate about cars. So Miglia is something magic. After this period where the race was a speedy race, as the movie showed, that there was an accident, so they stopped the race for many years. After they changed the format of the race, and it became a regularity race. So changed the format, but not the mode, not the magic, not the style of this race that became in the years more and more famous than before. Nowadays, Miglia is the most wanted vintage car race in the world. You have to think that they accept only 420 cars, only Miglia original cars. It means only cars from 1927 to 1957, models that took place in the race, okay? So it's very small number of cars in the big universe of cars. And even if they accept 420 cars, they usually have more than 2,000 applies per year, okay? So it's very, very difficult to be accepted in this race. And it's not difficult to have on your back or on your right or on your left someone very famous like actors or big entrepreneurs or F1 drivers. So it's something very incredible for who loves cars. And in Italy has a lot of other magic points. I mean, you can drive through the Italy. You pass through some iconic places like Siena or Rome or Tuscany or Lombardy, the lakes. So it's something very wonderful. And usually, many luxury brands love this car race. Okay, and also it's not difficult to have all close each other, Ferrari, Maserati, Lamborghini, Mercedes, BMW. So it's very, very amazing race, okay? Jaguar or Rolls-Royce or something like this. So, another point of this race is very important for this market of cars. It's that if your car take part to the Miglia, the value increase of 20%. Okay, so it's not only magic; it's also business for many dealers or for collectors of cars. So this is quickly the Mille Miglia, something magic, something iconic, something very searched by people who lost this kind of cars. And in the last 5 years, they create new formats. One of these formats is the experience. What is the experience? The experience is a Mille Miglia experience. You will live a race of Mille Miglia, so 1,000 miles, okay? You will live the experience of the same rules of the Mille Miglia race. So you will have a regularity race. I will explain what does it mean, okay? And what else? And you will live the same mode of Mille Miglia. You will discover roads and places very iconic of the country where you go to drive, okay? So they launched the first Mille Miglia abroad in Japan. It's very famous, okay? Japan is a wonderful country, so you can drive through magic roads and you have a so amazing culture and so different from the European or the American culture. So it's very interesting. The second one they launched, it's in China. The third one is in Dubai, okay, so in the Emirates, and the fourth. So they went to Japan, they went to China, they went to Asia. They have to go to US. So the fourth is in USA, and differently from the Chinese and Japanese and Arabic race, Mille Miglia decided to have a license, an official license, sorry, Italian, because they thought USA knows Italy better than China, better than Japan, better than Arabic countries. So we need to have an organizer, a licensee Italian that knows our culture, that knows our lifestyle, that knows our brands, and so on. Okay, so.
And that is also one of the things on the other side, on the NIAF or NIAF side, that for President Robert Allegrini, the Mille Miglia also encapsulates the excellence and passion that defines the Italian heritage. So you have your organization representing, the first-hand Italian culture, and then another organization that has been partnered with that will reach out to millions and millions of people to attend, sponsor, and so forth. So it seems to be a match made in
Yeah. When we signed the contract with Mille Miglia, the first thing we thought, we have to sign an agreement with NIAF, because Mille Miglia is like a communication platform of the excellence of Italian culture, okay? You have the best cars, you have the best fashion brands, you have territories, countries, regions that want to promote them, you have the best food, Italian food, so when you bring these treasure somewhere else, you need to talk with somebody who knows better this culture. So for us, it was very simple to choose NIAF as partner. Robert and NIAF were very happy to share with us this adventure, this startup of this project. So because also they thought, well, what can be better than car race that in a few times will have 100 years, that represents the best of the Italian technologies in the past and in the future. Because just to say someone about the race of this year, they had also how to say auto driver automatic cars. Okay, they had historical cars and one car from the Polytechnic University without driver.
So wow. Il Politecnico di Milano. Okay, that is fantastic. And I've seen also the recent articles about some other Italian scientists that are indeed obviously very involved into here in the US. So it's also from a research standpoint, it's really interesting. Well, let's hear some engines, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the format, the categories, the dates, the routes, everything that is going to be relevant to the race. But again, fasten your seatbelts and let's go. Well, I hope that people are actually also enjoying this video interview because, well, the sound of the engines is good enough, but also if you looked at the video, you will see some of the great destinations that this race is going to bring us to. So let me actually share some additional information so that you can really start telling us all about from the dates, and then we're going to go into the categories and so forth. So I'm gonna give it back to you. Okay, so so Mario, when will the dates be? Because we have not announced that the dates of the event.
Okay, so the event will start on February 22nd to 25th. Okay, so the first day, the 22nd, will be a briefing day because now it's the first time in US of this race. So we need to explain and show to all the participants, all the crews, how it works, a regularity race. This is a very important point. What is regularity race? It's a race, not a velocity or a speed race. So crews must go from point A to point B in the perfect time the organization give them. I mean, for example, if they have to do 500 meters, they have to do them in, for example, 10 seconds. If somebody use more seconds or less seconds to have these 500 meters, they will have penalties. Okay, so we'll win who will have
even if
less
faster, even if so again, it's not a speed race. So let me ask you, this time that has been allotted, is it by category of vehicles? And we'll talk about the category of the vehicles, the years. How is that time assessed?
Yeah, we will have a Miglia team of technical chrono people. We will have the jury, yes, the jury of Miglia. So we'll have a Miglia team trained to take the time. They are very how to say as the F1 race. So now they will check not only seconds but also segments of seconds. So you have to think that usually the first 50 cars in the ranking of Miglia stay in less than 3 seconds. Okay, so it's very it's really crazy because you have these people that are so focused on less than a second to win the race. So it's very amazing. And then the second point, very important, is that they drive in the roads as normal cars. I mean, they respect the rules of the cars. Okay, they don't go to they don't drive at 200 miles per hour, something like this. They have to go as normal drivers.
To the speed limit of
yeah. So they joined. No, they match the many regularity tests because in each leg they have more than 3 or 5 tests. Okay, per leg. And like as tourists, no, that they drive and that they see the landscape. So this is the first point. As I told, the first day is a training and administrative checks day. So we will have a paddock in the headquarter hotel that will be the Biltmore Hotel in Coral Gables. So it's very wonderful golf club hotel, 5 stars, luxury 5 stars hotel. And there our technician will check each car. They will give all the documents and all the information to the drivers and the co-drivers. And we will have a training day. So training sessions to teach them how to drive and how to manage the regularity tests. So from the second day, so from the 23rd of February, the race will take place. Okay, so we will touch east and west coast of Florida. We will use not high-speed roads. Okay, we will use the most iconic roads, so something beautiful to watch and to drive. And so we will pass through the Everglades Park. We will pass through the Big Cypress Nature Reserve, and we will arrive in Naples, where we have the first stop for a lunch. And then we will go on the north west of the Florida to reach Tampa, where passing through now, as you see, Sanibel Island, Fort Myers, Venice, Sarasota, and so we will watch something very beautiful of the west coast of Florida. On the second leg instead, we will go from Tampa to the east coast again, crossing through Brooksville, Orlando, Cape Canaveral, where we will have a stop and lunch, and then we will reach West Palm Beach through the iconic A1A roads. That on next year, no, on 2027, we'll have 100 years. So in the same year of Miglia, we will have 100 years of history. This road will have 100 years of history. So there is something.
Wow, what a coincidence!
Yeah, storytelling, very interesting to work on. So on the last day, instead, we will go back to Miami, okay, passing through the iconic roads close to the sea. We will pass through Miami Beach, of course, and we will we will touch all the iconic places of Miami, where there will be the finish, the awarding ceremony, the closing ceremony, and the party. So this is the program.
This is the program. So let me interrupt you for a second, a couple of words from our sponsors, and then we'll continue to the next, which will be the program of the competition. Applying for Italian citizenship, need documents translation? Istituto Mondo Italiano provides certified translations and assistance services. Be sure to visit us at istitutomondoitaliano.org and schedule your free consultation. Un caffè, per favore. My first cup of coffee sets the tone for my entire day, and I get my coffee at La Prima Espresso. La Prima has been brewing Pittsburgh's best coffee for nearly 35 years. Try any of their in-house roasted varieties of beans from all over the world at home, or come and enjoy an espresso or a cappuccino at any of their locations, where their friendly baristas and familiar faces will make you feel at home. Visit laprima.com to get La Prima Espresso coffee at your door. Okay, let's get into the program of the competition.
Okay, the program is, how to say, more detailed than we thought. So maybe we can also go to the route. We have here the details of the route. As you can see, some legs are long legs, so drivers, they have to drive a lot. As in the Miglia, you have to think that usually these people start to drive also very, very early in the morning, maybe before than 6 or a.m. And to finish the leg at dinner time. So they will have a lot of road to do. To drive, and they will have many opportunity, photo and videos opportunity with the organization that after will give them videos, movie and other contents. So we touch, as you can see, as I told before, the East and West Coast, and very important, this race we will have this race each year, okay, and each year we will change the routes, okay? Mm-hmm. So each edition will have something new. Mm-hmm. We already planned the second route. We will announce during the closing ceremony, so on February 25th. So mm-hmm. The categories, which kind of competitors and drivers we accept? We have 3 classes. So the first one is the iconic Mille original car class. Is the only class accepted in Italy for the Mille, okay? So we will accept cars, models, as I told, that took place during the original Mille, no? So cars built during 1927 and 1957. But as each experience abroad, we can accept some historical car of the same period or older, that even if didn't participate to the Mille, for us is very important, as something very important. For example, some American cars, very iconic for the American market, we will accept in this category. And this is very important for this category, because if you are accepting this category and you win in this category, you will have a free a guaranteed, pass for the Mille in Italy. So it's something very important. The second car class is the we call classic icons car class. So these are also historical cars starting from 1958 to 1998, 94. So there are as for the American rules, historical cars. So here we will have a lot of very famous brands like Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Chevrolet, Ford, Corvette, Aston Martin, Jaguar, each kind of very iconic cars that of course, we saw in many movies, we can see during many elegance events of cars. So usually this is a segment very important for the American market. So also in this category, it's very important, the car must be original. I mean, so not what usually...
No tweaks, no changes.
Not replica, as we call in Italy, no? So there must be original configuration. Okay, the third class instead is the hyper car, supercar class. So hyper and supercar built since 1995 to nowadays, okay? So this is a class studied and dedicated to Florida, because there are a lot of this kind of cars in Florida. Many of them are Italian, but Mille Miglia is not a race only for Italian cars. It's a race for cars from all over the world, okay? They must be original, they must be historical, or they must be really hypercar or supercar. So it's the best in class car universe that we look for. So just to say, now we opened the registration, the entries last week, and of course we have a lot of these kind of cars already registered. So we have these three kind of cars with which you can cover all the history of cars. As you can see, no, we have the Mille Miglia original, and we have the icons car of the icon cars of the classic period of historical cars, and we have the modern cars. So prize giving. So which kind of prizes we decided for this first edition. So the winner of the Mille Miglia original class will have a guaranteed acceptance to the 2027 Mille Miglia in Italy. So this is very important, as I told you before, not just the 20% of the application is accepted. And you have to think that usually luxury brands pay really a lot of money to have these opportunities. So this prize, this award is very important for people who lost this kind of race and cars. The winner of this class will have also a free acceptance, a free participation, a complimentary participation to the second edition of Mille Miglia Experience Florida. So in terms of money, it's a very interesting prize. In terms of prestige, it's a very important prize. And the second and the third crew, top crew, will be accepted, of course, to the next Mille Miglia Experience Florida, because we have, for each edition, we will have a cap of cars we will accept. The winner of the classic iconic car class, we will receive a guaranteed acceptance to the 2026 Mille Miglia in Italy too, okay? This winner and the former, they must have, of course, an eligible Mille Miglia car to participate to the Mille Miglia in Italy, but also this is a very important prize. And the winner of the hypercar and supercar car class will be accepted to the Mille Miglia Experience Italia. That is the hypercar, supercar race that goes 1 year before, 1 year after the Mille Miglia. I mean, they start together, so or they open or they close the Mille Miglia. So also this is very important as a prize. The location are the towns we talked about before, no? So we will touch Miami, we will touch Naples, Tampa, Coral Gables, West Palm Beach, many natural parks. We will pass through also golf clubs, okay? So we touch the iconic places of, not all, of course, but many of the iconic places of Florida. And the hospitality will be focused on 3 towns, as we told before. The first day, the crews will sleep in Coral Gables. The headquarter hotel will be the Biltmore Hotel you can see now. They have the biggest pool in the US. They have a wonderful golf club. They have a lot of amenities, so it's very iconic place of Coral Gables and Miami. In Tampa, we will have a Salamander Hotel resort. So in West Palm Beach, we will stay in a Hilton hotel resort. So they will have a high-class standard service. The entry fees, so as each Mille Miglia, we have an early bird and a standard entry fee. So till September the 3rd, the entry fee is $12,000 plus sales taxes. And that in Florida are 7% taxes. From the October the 1st, the price will high to $14,000 plus taxes. What the fee includes? They have 3 nights accommodation in a superior hotel. Okay, if we will have an overbooking, maybe we will choose also other hotels in the cities. The standard is double room for Q. So if somebody want to ask for more rooms, they can do. We have all kind of upgrades, okay, for them, for mechanics, for family, and so on. Of course, all the F&B, so the breakfasts, the lunches, and the dinners. Welcome back. That usually is very, very researched.
But after, right?
Yeah. There will be some now iconic caps, T-shirts of the Miglia. Each edition has its limited edition materials. There will be a lot of materials by the sponsor, so many of them are fashion, Italian fashion brands, very famous, very important. So usually it's very, very researched item, the welcome bag. They will receive a lot of race material because they will have the race book, which each with the explanation of each test of all the route, and also they will be invited to each to the awarding ceremony and all the ceremonies and party of the event. So we hope that the entries on the July 8th, okay, and we will close on December 31st. And we will use the month of January to produce all the materials and yes, for the details of the organization. So
wonderful.
And the most iconic partner of this adventure is the NIAF.
Absolutely. And for more information, obviously the website and the
there is the website. This is the official website. There is the email for information. On the website there is the registration, the online registration form. People can register by paying by wire transfer or credit cards as usual. Okay. But for each information, our organizing secretariat is available for each kind of information.
Absolutely. So I'm sure, again, this is such an exciting event. As soon as I saw the press release, I just wanted to find out more. Dust off my Miglia t-shirt, but this was from the experience of visiting the museum, which is definitely something that people can, if they're traveling throughout Italy now, stop and really start building on this experience. Anything else that we should add for people? Just also the Instagram account will be updated.
On the website and on the presentation, I think they can find the Instagram account where we will we will announce each information about the race, about new sponsor. Now from September and October we will start to announce sponsors, partners. Okay. We will discover more news about each leg, about some participants. So we will have small information. Yeah. So stay tuned because it's something very. It's a real big opportunity to meet the best of the Italian technologies, lifestyles, and fashion and tourism and more I can say now.
Everything, everything packed together in those.
It's also a great opportunity for networking, no? Because usually the participants are entrepreneurs, are lawyers, are actors, are sportive men, very famous. So from all over the world, we already have registration from Europe, from Asia, from South America. Wow. So because it's, for example, we have person that came to the presentation in Miami on the last May from Argentina directly from for the presentation. He entered as the second, not the first. The first one was an Italian-American person.
Yes.
I cannot say the name for privacy, but we are
Of
happy.
course, we'll have to come and find out.
Yeah, to have an Italian surname and an American name, so it's very.
I have my guesses, but
Okay.
well, Mario, unfortunately, our time together is up. Il Big Ben ha detto stop, and it's time for us to say arrivederci alla prossima. And we want to thank you for tuning in into the program. If you have any questions or comments, or if you have any topics you would like us to address, please contact us at italianradiohour@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Remember, if you or any of your family and friends have missed a prior episode or would like to listen to this episode again, subscribe to the Italian Radio Hour on YouTube or where you catch your favorite podcasts. I would like to thank my dear guest, Mario Liguori, for giving us so much information. And again, Miglia is happening. It's happening in Florida, February 22nd to the 25th. Starting in Miami. So please stay tuned, get all the information and the scoops onto the website. I would like to thank our sponsors, Istituto Mondo Italiano and La Prima Espresso. And until next time, alla prossima. Ciao, ciao.
Grazie mille, arrivederci.